Why do we need systems thinking approach for solving business problems? Picture the late 1990s. Golf is booming. Demand for equipment is through the roof. It seems like a golden era for the industry. And yet, behind the scenes, a disaster was unfolding. One major equipment manufacturer saw 75% of its stock value evaporate. Another filed for bankruptcy. How could this happen in a thriving market? A closer look reveals a hidden trap. The manufacturers, seeing this huge spike in demand, were cautious. They waited to see if it was real before investing heavily in new R&D and production capacity. But scaling up production isn't like flipping a switch. It takes time. By the time they finally invested, customer backlogs had worsened. People were frustrated with the long waits, and that initial surge of demand, it started to dry up. The companies were left with massive new capacity and far fewer customers. So, faced with this complexity, what do we conventionally try to solve problems? In a linear way. Consider this scenario. Imagine a diagram with 4 factors: product quality, leadership, alignment, and competition, each with an arrow pointing directly to one outcome: profitability. Simple, right? Linear thinking tells us that if we improve product quality, profitability will go up, a straight line. But that's not reality. Now, imagine a second diagram. The same 4 factors, the same outcome. But this time, there are arrows connecting all the factors to each other. Better leadership improves organizational alignment. Fierce competition might force you to improve product quality, but it could also strain your leadership. This is the reality. The interconnectedness of variables, feedback, and delays create non-linear dynamics, where a small change can have a massive, disproportionate impact. Think about a seemingly small decision to switch to a cheaper supplier. That single choice can trigger a cascade, affecting product quality, which erodes customer loyalty, which damages brand perception, and ultimately torpedoes the success of the entire company. So, how do we escape this linear trap? This is where systems thinking helps. It's a framework that helps us go beyond the surface-level events, the symptoms, to recognize the underlying patterns and structures driving the problem. It's about seeing the web of interconnected variables, the feedback loops, and the hidden delays. Understanding these underlying causes doesn't just help us frame problems more holistically, it fundamentally helps us devise better solutions. It expands our range of choices, helps us understand the trade-offs between them, and allows us to see the ripple effects our decisions will have across the entire system. This shift in perspective is crucial. In our upcoming videos, we will look at 3 distinct principles of systems thinking that can help us adopt this powerful approach. We'll explore unintended consequences, we'll dive into systems archetypes, and we'll learn how to identify true leverage points. Join us then.